Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His will take our soul back. And while doing that, we have only two categories: either happy or miserable while dying. So if a person is really living, believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world, doing righteousness, good deeds, good actions and everything, then inshaAllah ta'ala he will end up in a happy situation. And if a person is opposite that, not believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or believing in Allah but disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, living life full of sins, full of disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and will die before making any tawbah, then he is dying in a status of miserable status. So today we will talk about the mu'min, the one who believes in Allah. What will happen to him? How he will die? What will happen to him while he is dying? What will happen to him when his ruh will come out his body, and then what will happen to the ruh, to the soul? Number one, we all know that there is an angel called Malak al-Maut, the angel of death. He will come to his head and he will say, Ya ayyuha ar-ruh at-tayyib, oh good soul of a good person, of a believer person, come out. Come out very nicely, very kindly. He will ask the ruh to come out. And we know from the hadith that the ruh comes out from the head. So the first thing the ruh will leave, your feet. They will be frozen, no movement. Then the ruh will go all the way till the knee. So your knees are frozen, you cannot move it. Then it will go all the way till your stomach. So all your thighs and knees and legs are frozen. Then it go all the way on your chest. So nothing is below that is functioning. And then it go all the way to the neck, to the throat. And when it comes here, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His angel will take the soul. And soul of the believer will come out, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, as the last drop of water comes out from the bottle. This is the way that the angel of death will take the ruh. And while he is holding the ruh in his hand, the malaikatul rahmah, the angels of mercy, will come and take the soul from him. They will put his soul into a kafan. That kafan came from Jannah. And then the angels will wrap our soul from this kafan, and they will go all the way to the sky. The ruh will reach to the first sky, to the first heaven. The inhabitant, the garden of the first heaven will say, who is this person? The angel will say the best name. They will take the best name of this person. He is so and so. So the malaika will say, such a beautiful soul, such a beautiful smell. And then they will open the first sky. And they will go all the way to the second sky. The second sky will do the same. And he will go to the third, same thing, to the fourth, same thing, to the fifth, sixth, until he will reach to the seventh heaven. Subhanallah. After the seventh heaven, there is Arshur Rahman. There is a throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And above this throne, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Rabbul Alameen. He will reach to the seventh heaven. They will ask, who is this person? They will say, he is so and so. And they will open the gates of the heaven, the seventh heaven. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by Himself, He will say, Uktubu kitab abdi hada fi illiyin. The records of my abd, of the slave, fi illiyin. Highest place, the highest rank in Jannah. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after that He will say, and take him back to the earth. Take the soul back to the earth, to the same body. Because from it, I created them. From it, I will return them back. And from it, I will resurrect them again. So the ruh will go all the way to the qabr. And it will be inside the body again. Once it's inside the body, the two malak, the two angels, Munkar wa Nakir, will come. And they will make him sit. And they will ask him immediately, Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? This man, Allah will make him to see, or it will appear to him that the sun is setting. So immediately he will look at the sun and he will say, let me pray before the sun sets. Allahu Akbar. He is in his grave, but his heart is attached with salah. So the angels will say, you will do, insha'Allah. But let me know first, or let us know first. Man Rabbuk, who is your Lord? And without any hesitation, he will say, Rabbi Allah, my Lord is Allah. And then immediately they will say, Ma dinuk, what's your religion? Without any hesitation, he will say, my deen, my religion is Islam. And then they will say, وَمَن نَبِيُّكَ, who is your prophet? Without any hesitation, he will say, my prophet is Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And immediately after giving these three answers, there will be a voice, a call coming from the heaven, from the sama, and sadaqa abdi, my slave said the truth. And immediately after that, they will furnish his grave with Jannah. They will make him wear the clothes of Jannah. They will open the gate from him for Jannah, so he can see his place in Jannah. From that gate, he will smell the fragrance. He will smell and he will see the wind blowing from Jannah. And after that, a good person will come to this person, this dead man. And he will say, get the glad tidings for being here. This is your place. This is your place that you was waiting for. So this dead person will say, who are you? So this person will say, أنا عملك الصالح. I am your good deed. As he's saying that I am your good deed, I am your salah. That you used to pray on time, that other people not praying on time. Or maybe they are not praying at all. I am your sadaqah. That people used to hold their money and you used to give for the sake of Allah. I am that sadaqah. I am that zakah. I am that fasting. I am that birr al-walidain, that respecting of parents. At this time, no one respect the parents. You used to respect. You made me like this. أنا عملك الصالح. I am your good deed. So after looking by the good deed and how beautiful he is, how beautiful his smell is coming out of from him, he will see the places to Jannah. He will see that he is wearing the clothes of Jannah. He will say, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a, Rabbi aqim as-sa'a. Oh Allah, bring the hour. Oh Allah, let the day of judgment happen right now. Right now, right now. Why? Because he wants to get to the Jannah.